My fellow Americans, this is Liberation Day.
On April 2nd, which is now known as Liberation Day, President Donald Trump announced sweeping tariffs, the largest in modern U.S. history. He called the new policy a declaration of economic independence. His administration insisted no company would be spared unless they start building their products in America. But in the months since that day, the reality is that many companies and entire sectors have been quietly exempted, often without explanation. The executive order Trump signed on Liberation Day actually contained a 37-page annex with a list of tariff codes that weren't subject to the new duties. That annex and other moves since have led to imports worth more than $1 trillion annually, more than a third of total U.S. imports being excluded, according to a new Bloomberg News analysis. Industries such as tech, energy, and pharmaceuticals are some of the biggest beneficiaries. These carve-outs have saved businesses at least $16 billion in tariffs in the first 2 months after Liberation Day, the Bloomberg analysis found, with tech firms alone avoiding over $7 billion in additional duties. Meanwhile, major retailers like Walmart and Home Depot have paid hundreds of millions of dollars in tariffs on imported products. And lots of smaller manufacturers are struggling under the weight of new tariff bills that have shrunk profits and caused deep uncertainty over whether they will ever get any relief. Unlike the formal exclusion processes from Trump's first term, there's now no standard path for companies to get tariff relief. Exemptions are granted without explanations, under a system that gives President Trump the ultimate say. Some exclusions seem strategic, some seem temporary, and are potentially linked to future tariffs, while others, like those for coral or children's books or rubber, appear random. The White House claims most of these goods will eventually face tariffs. For now, however, access to any relief for the companies that need it is unclear and uneven, even as President Trump is threatening to raise tariffs again, leaving companies scrambling to find out if they can still catch a break.